What's up? Well, it's the first magazine. I'm going to shoot through the FX Impact 700 millimeter 25 cal. This is huge. I should have filmed me filling this. This is a monster. The thing I really do like about it is it like clicks in, which is actually really, really sweet. It's going the right way. But boom. She's all set. First round chambered. First impressions. I've got it set factory settings. What I got it at. I got it set at minimum. I got the FX Crony out there. I'm shooting at my little basement 10-meter target, and we're gonna see how she does, or how it shoots, or whatever. I got my scope obviously mounted on there now. The eye relief is fair at best. What's going on there? I'm gonna turn it back a little bit. There we go. Obviously gotta lean into it. It's also really high off that. I've got a Vortex Sport cantilever mount on there. I'm thinking it might be it's pretty comfortable. It's not too bad. But we obviously got to get it in focus. Figure out we're shooting it. Dial it back. Again, old man eyes. Feather. There's our target. Still not entirely in focus. Oh, there you go. She looks good now. Again, I have no idea where the impact is, so I'm just gonna aim for the middle of the target. Of course, this is the first round chambering. Pretty smooth. I gotta tell you though, cocking it is a lot heavier, probably twice as heavy as the Dreamline. That's the first time I actually chambered a pellet. I'm going to try to aim for the middle of the box and see where we're at. It's obviously not safe. Probably a good idea. Okay, now we're on fire. Pretty focused. It is pretty comfortable, actually. The eye relief. It's not too bad. Obviously, the FX did not read it, the chronograph. My impact doesn't look too bad. I'm going to more focus on getting the chronograph to actually read what I'm shooting here. So I might take a break and lift it up a little bit and make sure the chronograph is actually reading what I'm shooting. The next shot will probably be red, hopefully. Back. I discovered the error of my ways. Just to reiterate, it's a factory tune. It's about 105 bar on the regulator. I filled the tank to about 225. When it cooled off, it went down to about 210. I've got probably 8 shots, 9 shots to try to figure out why the chronograph wasn't reading. And my conclusion is that they were actually flying too slow on minimum. So I turned it up to maximum. Again, this is how I received the rifle. So I suppose it is what it is. There's tons of slack in the hammer spring, even on max. I mean, it's anybody that said that these rifles came from the factory tune, I just can't agree with that. I'd like to say some other, BS type scenarios. Anyway, it is what it is. It appears we're shooting right around 770. These are the 34 grains or 33.95 grain JSB Diablo matches that I have in the rifle right now. So my guess is on minimum they just weren't shooting above the 580 that the FX chronograph will read, which is why it wasn't reading. Now I'll go ahead and show you I'm reaching back there like it's a Dream Pup, but it does take quite a bit more effort to cock it. I don't know if I already said that or not, but go ahead and reiterate that.
777.
So we're right around 770. The gun obviously needs to be tuned. You know, it's a 34, essentially a 34 grain pellet. They're shooting right on top of each other out, you know, at 10 yards or meters. I think it's actually 10.6 meters from here to the other end of my basement. Everything seems to be working flawlessly. Again, the whole when I filled the tank, it was right around 225-ish, and after it cooled down, it went down to probably 210, 212. So that's kind of concerning. I'm hoping that I'm not having a leak issue. And I'd imagine they take some break-in, actually. You know, you got to kind of work the O-rings in and everything seals up. Now, it sat on, I had to work late every day this week, and there was no election. I hope you got out and voted, because the way the election results are panning out, I just think this country is not what it used to be. I'm not going to get into politics or anything, but that is what it is also. So far, it seems to be working great. It does take a lot more effort than the Dream Line series to cock. Go ahead and shoot a couple more downrange. See now I just double fed. So anytime you do that, where you've already cocked it, and you know you're going to double feed, just pull the magazine out. This thing holds a zillion pellets. Then go ahead and pull the cocking lever back, leave the magazine out, and fire one downrange.
761.
So, you know, the accuracy or the consistency seems to be very much there. I gotta still get a feel for how to do these. Obviously, I had it the wrong way. Again, new gun to me, so, and old man eyes aren't serving me very well. Oh, well, that's why I won't go in there. Hammer spring at max, 33.95 grain pellets, I suppose is what they are. Oh, there's my nice little click. I like that. That's a lot better than the Dreamline, where you just kind of stick it in there and hope for the best. This is a better arrangement because it gives you an affirmative click when you stick the magazine in there, and you saw how it chambered. It was pretty much effortless. They're the Mark IIs, by the way, as far as the pellet design that I'm using. I know that Diablo makes the 33.95s in the traditional 33.95s, and then they make the Mark IIs. I actually bought a crap ton of the Mark IIs. So we're at 60. Yeah, I gotta always thank the family for turning on the well.
763.
So we were 2 feet per second off there. I guess I'm going to end it here because I want to keep it short. But first impressions, super sweet. Obviously, it should be. Other than that, we're going to get her out. Try to get out and get a hunting video this Friday. Me and a friend of mine. Hopefully he comes. If not, I'm going solo. And we're going to get out on the ATVs and try it. The barrel nut thing. Very annoying. I talked to Palm Beach Air Guns, the guy that asked where I got the gun from, because they're all out of stock. Palm Beach Air Guns again. for the like half a dozen time. The barrel nut thing, evidently, FX does not include them in their impacts and crowns, which are, by the way, their most expensive rifles, which is really stupidity to me. And actually, the threads in shipping, I believe, kind of punch through the case, and you can see a little circle there, which is extremely annoying. It's a $10 part. Donnie makes them. Put it on the gun, for crying out loud. A $2,100 gun, you can't throw a $10 part on there to try to save damage and shipping. Somewhat annoying on that front. I hope FX actually hears my rant there. This one's actually more significant than the magazine thing that I had in one of my other videos. But again, thank you guys for watching. You know, all the like and subscribe baloney. It helps me out, maybe builds my channel up and gives me some more incentive to, you know, make some more videos. I hope you guys enjoy.
Here's the deal, man. If you think I'm going to get rich off the American public, well, you're absolutely right. Bingo. No. It's my final thoughts. I'm going to give myself 60 seconds here. If you think you're going to buy an FX, pretty much any one of their guns, and do you think they're going to be perfectly tuned right out of the box, you're way off. You're going to need a chronograph or somebody that has one. You're going to need to tune the gun the way you want it to shoot, and really that is all there is to it. It's not going to throw pellets at 870 feet per second, and you're not going to throw a slug in it and it's going to shoot at 960 feet per second. It's just not going to happen. You're going to have to work with it. You're going to have to tune it, and that's pretty much all there is to it. And I guess as